Hello. Hello, citizen. Goodbye, Africa. With power. Hey, hello, citizen. Goodbye, Africa. Long live with power. Today, my people, today, we are going to cook peanut butter sauce and coconut oil. Oh my people, this is a recipe to die for. Trust me, if you follow this recipe the way I'm going to show it to you, you're not gonna regret eating delicious. But before I start, we have to share to our people who may like to join the cooking. Yes, I'm on WhatsApp. I just go through. Sorry, my people, if you don't want to see what I'm cooking, just send me a message. All right, just send me a message. Say, Jamila, please do not send message again on my WhatsApp because I'm just sending a random message, so that message goes to everybody. So if you don't like for that message to reach you, just let me know, so I'll put you on my page. Because when I press this button now, it's going to go to everybody. Everybody, we call this mass sharing. Mass sharing. I'm really sorry if you don't like, because I remember there was a lady, she told me, oh Jamila, I know how to cook very well, please. I'm a very good cook. I said, hey, please don't fight me. Please don't fight me. I just send a mass message to everybody. If you don't like it, just tell me that, Jamila, please do not send again to me, because I'm just sending it massively to everybody. I didn't say that you don't know how to cook. I just send it to people who are on my timeline. Yes, it's like, we call this mass message. Mass message. It doesn't mean that you don't know how to cook. That's why I'm sending it to you. I know you can cook. Yes, but it's just mass message. Okay? So, today we are going to cook peanut butter in coconut oil. So I'm going to take you through the ingredients bit by bit, but we have to share. You know, sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. I'm going to share. There's a page here I like to share my cooking. It's called African Cuisine. That page, I like to share my cooking on that page. African Cuisine is called. Yes, because of it's all African dishes they normally share on that page. So that is why I like to share. So this is easy cooking. When you follow this recipe, these are all the ingredients, but I'm going to take you through the ingredients, walk you through the ingredients, talk you through the ingredients. Don't worry about my English. English is not my language. I'm just dabbling what I know, how I know how to speak. You know, I'm looking for this thing. Yes, I found it. Yes. So now I'm going to tip first. These are the ingredients. Let me see if I can. These are the ingredients for this cooking. I have here Madagascar prawns. I have 3 tablespoons, generous 3 tablespoons, but let me go near there so you can able to see properly. Let me just tip this. Okay, because that is more important than my face. because this is where we are going to do the cooking. And I'm going to just open the pot now and light the oven. Okay. I love cooking. The food I even cooked yesterday, I haven't yet shared it. Yes, I cooked for some family yesterday. Oops. Careful. So here I have organic cold pressed coconut oil. It's about 1/4 of a liter, a quarter, not even half a liter, it's a quarter. Because don't worry, some people might think this, because of this is cold pressed coconut oil, you see, organic. Because I prefer the cold pressed organic coconut oil, because I normally make my cold pressed organic. We're not gonna let that burn, because of when you burn this now, if you want to put a rubber in your skin, you have to burn it to take the smell out. Well, because I'm cooking with it, it's the smell I'm looking for, that cold press smell. Okay, now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of peanut butter paste. Because of this cooking I'm doing today, I don't need a lot of peanut butter, because a lot of people would say, Jamila, you love peanut butter. Trust me, my people, I do not just love peanut butter, I love the peanuts. Yes, I'm addicted to peanuts. I'm a peanut addict. Trust me. I'm looking for a wooden spoon, because my late mother always say a wooden spoon add more flavor to the cooking. So I want to, because of this is homemade peanut butter, I made this myself. Okay, but you can use any peanut butter. Yes, a quarter of cold pressed coconut oil. Quarter, not even half a liter, just a quarter. Okay, we're gonna melt this peanut butter paste. How you call it? Yes, the Americans, you call it peanut butter paste. Peanut butter paste. We call it peanut butter. In my country, we call it granite soup. Grain granates. That's how we call this in my country. Grain granates. Grain granates. So, a quarter of cold press. When I say cold press, not the, you will see, I'll show you the bottle again. It's a bit on the pricey side, but you can use any coconut oil of your choice. Alright, so now this is already semi-melted, the peanut butter, because we don't want this, because this is just 3 tablespoons. Generous, because I don't want this to be too thick. Yeah. So now I'm going to add the tomatoes. These are 3 tomatoes. I blanch for 3 minutes in hot water, and I remove the skin. And this is about 6 Scotch bonnets. Please, if you cannot eat spice like me, just put 1 or 2. If you cannot eat spice like me, just put 1 or 2 Scotch bonnets. But I have here 6. I have here 3 tablespoons of peanut butter of your choice. Please get the original peanut butter. Don't take the one with the sugar, the natural one, because of this is homemade. So this is about 5 Scotch bonnet pepper and 3 tomatoes. I have already blanched for 3 minutes, and then I remove the skin. So I'm going to add this in this pot. Ooh. Ooh. You see, somebody sent me a message and say why I always condemn the the MSG, which is that Chinese salt. I'm not condemning it at all. Like now, this coconut, cold pressed coconut oil, that have its own flavor. The Scotch bonnet pepper have a flavor. The tomatoes have its own flavor. Now I'm going to add. I eat spice like nobody's business. This is ginger and garlic paste, blend by me. Just half a root of ginger, and then three pods of garlic, and then I have a Scotch bonnet here also to just mash. Yes, mash. This ginger and garlic will bring their own flavor in the cooking. I'm just trying to tell my people that you don't need to cook with MSG in your cooking. Very hot. And now these are shallots. They are onions, and these onions are like how you call it? These onions are shallots, baby onions. I'm not gonna chop this because this is organic. I'm not gonna chop it. I'm just gonna put it like that. But you can use any chopped onion of your choice. Any chopped onion of your choice, dear. Yes, any chopped onion of your choice. All right. Ooh. That onions got their own flavor. Here I have chicken feet, but this is optional. The chicken feet is optional. The chook feet, make sure you wash this very, very clean. You remove the nails. The chicken feet is optional, sweetheart. For those who are going to watch this, the chicken feet is optional. But I love chicken feet. I just like that gluten. I just like that jelly of chicken feet. Okay, so here I have a quarter of cold pressed coconut oil, 3 peeled tomatoes. I remove the skin. I blanch it for 3 minutes. I peel this. I remove the skin, but it's optional. You can use any tomatoes of your choice. I have like a little about, I don't know, a little bit of onions. I can say it's about about 10 of these small shallots, 10 or 15. But you can use 1 whole onion, you chop it yourself. And I have 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. And I have like a lot of Scotch bonnet pepper, but that's optional. You can use what you can able to handle. So now I'm going to use a teaspoon. This is teaspoon of black and white pepper mix. That's a teaspoon. All right. And this I have a local garden eggs, because this I'm going to cook it the traditional way. I'm not going to put no Asian spice in this. I'm cooking this the traditional way. Yes. The traditional way I'm going to cook this. Okay? So now, I'm going to add a cabbage. Half a cabbage. Half a cassava. Okra, make sure you wash the okra. Do not remove the head, because you don't want it to mash in this cooking. You don't want it to mash up. Yeah, that's my ghetto English. Mash up. That's my ghetto English. Ghetto English. Mash up, mash up. Just imagine, all this it's got their own flavor. Now I'm going to put my favorite seasoning, which is a Star Maggi. I'm going to put 3 Star Maggi. All these ingredients, because I'm not going to put no Asian spice in here. When I say Asian spice, like mint, parsley, all that, because this I'm cooking this the traditional way. Mint, parsley, thyme, no, we don't need it in this. I have another way to cook this. You can add all those, but this way I want to cook this the traditional way. This is the traditional way, because when this kind of meal was invented in my country, by then we were not using all those Asian spices. This is the traditional way. 3 Maggi cubes. Yes, just imagine that Maggi cube is just to enhance the flavor, because I have here fried sardines, wash and debone and fry and season very well and fried, not dry, because we don't want this to be dry. I'm going to show you one day. I have here some Madagascar prawns. I'm going to cook this with the skin, Madagascar prawns. And I have here crab. These are all full of flavor. So why cooking with MSG? I don't like it. I'm going to put 1 liter of water. Make sure the water is boiling water. Boiling water. You don't add cold water in the cooking like this. You don't add cold water at all. When you start your cooking and your pot start to boil, never add cold water, because when you add cold water, you are going to change the taste and you are going to change the dynamic of the cooking. Okay? This I'm going to leave now to boil, because we need that peanut butter. That peanut butter to boil, and we need the cabbage to cook, we need the cassava to cook, we need this garden eggs to cook, we need this okra to cook, you know, and we need the chicken feet. The chicken feet is optional. It's optional, as I always say, it's optional. This I'm going to cover until this starts boil. When it starts boil, I'm going to remove because we don't need more liquid, because when you cover for too long, it's going to create some moisture in the cover, so we don't want that, but we want this to boil before I open it. So now let me tip this. We call this the Madagascar prawns. This is the best prawns. Tastes just like the African prawns. Let me put it in this bowl. It's not a dirty bowl, it's just a bowl where I pull the... I'm not going to put salt yet, because some of you may ask, why you don't put salt? Yes, because of the Maggi cube is full of salt. Because I'm not going to put a prawn seasoning in this, because I normally use my prawn seasoning if I'm cooking with palm oil. Always remember that when you are cooking with palm oil, you can use your prawn seasoning. But if you are not cooking with palm oil, the prawn seasoning can be overpowering. So you don't put that. So that is why. But I'm going to put fresh prawns. This alone is seasoning. This is, let me show you. This is called the Madagascar. Madagascar prawns. This is the Madagascar prawns. This is so good. I'm going to cook this with the how you call it, with the skin, because I want it to lock in the moisture, to lock in the sauce, to lock in. I have a lonely crab here, leftover crab here. This is good in this kind of sauce, sorry. And then I have here sardines. I removed the bones, wash clean with lime and vinegar, wash clean and fry this morning in sunflower oil, because I don't use my coconut oil to fry because of its waste of oil. But you know, you cannot fry without tasting. Oh my God. Because this also, I have like a teaspoon of salt You always have to measure, because I have put 3 Maggi cubes in there. That Maggi cube is salty, and I have a teaspoon of salt in this fish. It's salty, so that is why I have to be careful how much salt I'm going to put in this sauce. Oh, oh, child, that's tasty. Because of, you don't want too much peanuts on this. 3 generous tablespoons of peanut butter. You don't want too much peanut butter with this at all. You don't want too much, because we don't want it too thick. No. I'm going to taste another fish. Oh, child, that fish is so tasty. I'm going to share with you in the other. This is so good. Please, if you like what I'm doing, give me some thumbs up, give me some like, share if you can, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jamila Kamara Food. Yes, you got to subscribe, you got to press the notification bell. Sometimes it's good if you have that time to watch this kind of cooking, live cooking, because live cooking is better. Because I know I have a lot of edited videos, but it's not, sometimes when you those edited videos, the time you watch them is not the time it takes to cook. That is why some people, they don't like cooking. They don't like cooking. They will say, oh, it takes 15 minutes to cook that food. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. It doesn't. That is why sometimes if you have the time, just watch live cooking. It's better, because of this is African food. We don't have like measurements or whatever. Well, I can tell you that less is more. But some edited videos, you have to put this. By the time you go through the recipe, it's better for you to go and buy a takeaway. Trust me. Some recipe, they are so hard to follow. Although yes, it's good. I have enough edited videos which are going to be uploaded very, very soon. But the time you are going to watch it is not the time it takes to cook. So sometimes when you have the time, just take the time to watch the live cooking. It's better. It's better, trust me. Sometimes the live cooking is better, so you can see what and what and what and what. Because some of those edited videos, it's not easy. They're so fast, it doesn't matter even if they put all the ingredients in the description box. It still sometimes disturbs some people. You see, because we don't want a lot of. So now, because of the fish is salty and the fish is fried, because it's salty, it's fried, I'm going to add this fish now, so this fish can release the salt inside the sauce, so I can taste to see if I need. This is sardines. One day I'll come and show you how to make the stew for sardines if you want to be eating it in the morning for tea. Yes, but that one we got to start it from fresh. Yes, And normally why I don't like also to clean fish or clean my meat in front of people, especially if you have vegetarians who are watching you, or you have some people who doesn't like to see the stuff coming out of the fish gut or whatever, it's going to put the people off. But if you like fish, you know that you have to clean your fish. If you don't want to clean your fish, you can give it to your fishmonger to clean it for you. If you like meat, not everybody like to see where they got kill the cow, but they like meat, because some people, it will put them off. So that is why. But I can guarantee you, I'm a very clean cook, because even me, I eat with my eyes. I'm a very clean cook. I eat with my eyes. I don't like dirty around my cooking. No, no, no. At all. I wash everything. I wash even my onions. I wash everything. I wash everything. I wash everything. I wash my onions, my this, my that. I wash everything. I don't like dirty cooking. Oh, that fish is so good. Today, one day I'm going to show you this recipe. One day I'm going to show you this recipe. This is cauliflower. I'm going to show you this recipe. This, you will love this. You will love this. But right now, I'm going to keep it under there. I'm going to light the oven, because that one is for my other half. Yes, because he cannot eat my food. Yeah. Now, because he cannot eat my food is too hot for him. He eats some of my food, but it's too hot. Like this one is too hot for him. Definitely. This is the cabbage. The cabbage you have to cook. Yes. So what I'm going to do, because of this is the Madagascar prawns, it's still in the skin. So I'm going to add it, because normally if it's already pre-cooked or peeled, I'll add it later. But because of this is in the skin, it's going to just soak in the moisture, because of it still have skin on. Because I want that to release the sweetness. It's easy to cook, but I just wanted to release the sweetness inside this wonderful pot. I know the pot is looking smaller, but we're gonna manage it like that. We're gonna leave this now to boil. I'm going to add the crab. Just imagine that crab is seasoning, the prawns is seasoning. So my sister, that fish I put there is got salt in it. So if you want to cook with MSG, I'm not trying to, because of your message. It was not offensive, but your message, Jamila, what was it? You said you've been eating MSG for a long time, nothing happens to you. So why now you have to stop? I did not say stop at all. I know I cannot speak very good English, but I did not say stop eating MSG, stop cooking with it. But I'm just saying, just imagine that there's peanuts here. Peanuts have their own flavor. coconut oil with their own flavor. The spice, the black pepper and white pepper have their own flavor. The ginger and garlic have their own flavor. The prawns have a flavor. The crab have a flavor. Everything have a flavor. So to enhance it, just look for a seasoning cube. Just look for a seasoning cube of your choice, so you can put it. So I did not say stop using MSG. I didn't say that. I just say it's better for you to cook naturally than to use that, because everybody have a choice in life. But for me, I just don't like in fact, the aftertaste of it I don't like. The aftertaste of it I don't like. Now I'm going to taste for salt. Oh yes. Wow! Wow, 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 wow. Now I'm just going to put a pinch. When I say a pinch, it's not even up to. But salt is up to you. Some people like a lot of salt. I don't. I don't eat too much salt, because most of these things which are in this pot, they are salty enough. So I put everything to soak in that nice juice. So you see the prawns, because I put these prawns early because I want the juice to go inside. Yes, we don't need a lot of peanut on this. 3 tablespoons enough. This is it. So I'm going to leave this now to boil for another 20 minutes. It's done. So if you want to up out, you can up out. You come and see the finishing. Because of this, I have to boil for another 20 to 25 minutes. So cooking is so easy. You just have to know. I love cooking life. Yes, I do. So now I'm going to wash my dishes, because when I finish, I will just eat. Yes, I need a little bit of hot water. Let me wash this stuff. So when I finish, it's just eating. No problem. Okay? So if you want to up out, because I'm going to add another 2 cups of water in that. So I'm going to say, let me say 1.5 liter. To do all that cooking, 1.5 liter. So I'm just waiting for the water to 1.5 liter to do all this cooking. Let's say it's 1.5 liter. 1.5 liter, because all this needs to cook. So if you want to up out, you can up out and up in again, because all this have to boil and cook to perfection. Okay, I'm gonna just put this spoon across so I can put the cover, because I don't want because it's gonna go everywhere, and I don't want that. And then I don't want more moisture, so I just rinsing the cover. Rinsing the cover. Put the spoon across like this and put the cover, because of you don't want too much mess. We don't want any moisture inside our pot anymore. So to cook this entire food is going to take, excuse me, 1.5 liters. Do not worry, this is live cooking, anything can happen. Just tidy up here a bit, because I eat with my eyes. Not everybody, a lot of people eat with their eyes. They don't like to see mess around where you are cooking. If it was edited video, I could have removed the pot and cleaned everywhere and put the pot again. That's how they do editing videos. But this is live cooking. So some of the mess around it, you have to bear it. So now let me come and wash. You're gonna hear my voice, but you're gonna hear some noise in the background because it's live cooking. Yes. Live cooking is live cooking. So please, my people, subscribe, press the notification bell. Yes. Press the notification bell. Whenever I come up, you will learn a new cook. Look, I'm just coming to make salad. Yes. Because I normally do make greens to sell, but I sold out. So I need to supplement my food. Supplement my diet. Okay? I can show you also how to do that. I can show you how to do that. If you just stick around a bit, I can show you how to do that. Or maybe next time I'll show you, I'll make a special video for that. You know, sometimes we have to learn from each other. You know, a lot of people are saying, oh, you always cook on the media, nobody is supporting you. You are lying, people are supporting me. It doesn't mean because I'm not there thousands of people, but I'm going to get there one day. I'm going to get there. Perseverance is the key in life. Perseverance is the key. Perseverance is the key. I know I have a talent. I know I have a talent. I need people to support me. I'm going to get there one day. Even, let me bring this camera up so I can talk to my 5 people who love my business. This is leftover potatoes. I'm going to add them. A lot of people, some of them are saying, oh, Jamila, you always cook on the media, nobody's supporting you. No, because right now I have 5 people up. These 5 people, they are human beings. They are human beings. So in life, perseverance is the thing. That is why I always tell my people, always go on YouTube to do something you like to do. Because since I start, sometimes, in fact, when I start, it's 0. Nobody's watching. But because of I love cooking, and I love cooking, cooking is my passion, and cooking, some are saying, oh, Jamila, you always cook on YouTube, nobody's watching. It doesn't matter. Perseverance is the key. And I'm going to persevere. If I have to persevere for how many years, I'm not going to stop. Nothing is going to make me to stop. Because of I like food. I like to cook for myself. I like to cook for people. So if I just put my camera on to do it, it doesn't matter. Because when I cook it, I'm gonna eat it anyway. So people who believe in me, they'll support me. They'll like, they'll comment if you like what I'm doing, because I don't force people to like things you don't like. Just put any comments. Although yes, I have not been, because I've been very, very busy creating content for people's skin, you know, for the skin to look like the way it looks now, you know. Just imagine there's no lighting here. I just have my camera up there, no lighting, only the lighting on top of my fluorescent bulb. So my skin is glowing like this. Just imagine if you have your skin like this, because I sell oils, organic greens, because that is why I'm even making this today. Yes, that is why I'm making this, because of my greens has been sold out. I make greens, different greens. Yes. In fact, as I'm here now, let me just make my chopping. Yes. As I'm here now, let me make my chopping of my, as that part is, because I don't like wasting time doing things. This is celery. In here I have an organic cucumber, I have green bell pepper, and then red bell pepper, because of this is organic, and the organic is not easy to get the yellow one. The organic one, it's not easy to get the yellow one, so it's green and red, because this is organic. And I have spring onion, which is organic, but some people will think that, oh, organic stuff are very expensive, but for me, I know how to buy them, because of when I go to the supermarkets, they have like the wonky one, because sometimes some of you go for the packaging. For me, I go and buy like the wonky one, like the burnt cucumber, the burnt carrots. You see, I buy them very, very cheap. They're organic, but they don't have like a very nice shape, because I'm not going for the shape. I'm going for the nutrients it's going to give me. So I buy it very, very cheap, because normally when it's straight, they are selling the packaging. For me, I don't go for the straight ones. I go for the wonky one they package, just like this. Let me show you. For example, look at these carrots. This carrot is 30 pence. 30 pence. And then the straight ones, because of, you see, they are all bent, they are all different shapes and different sizes. So it's 30 pence. But look, it's organic, you can see, organic. Because I don't care about the shape. When I take it out and peel it and cut it, I will cut it to any shape I want it. You see? So that is why you just have to have like the understanding of ingredients. So now this is celery. This celery is organic. Organic celery, but because of the shape is bad, they put it in this very cheap aisle. I'm just gonna cut my celery, because normally I take this in powder form. I make all this in powder form and take it, but I'm sold out. And then I live in the village. Right now it's raining, there's no sunshine, so everything is in trays around my kitchen. That is why I'm not going to turn the camera. It's in trays now around my kitchen to dry. Because of the sun is not shining, maybe it's going to take me a week or two before they dry naturally, because I like them to dry naturally. So now I'm going to make my supplements, the fresh one. But why I normally make it the powder, because not everybody have time to do this every day. Time is not enough. But for me, I have time in my hand to do this. So that is why to make my people healthy. I make it in a powder form and I sell it to them, because I cannot just be selling them my body creams and my body oils without showing them that not only the cream. You cannot just use the cream for you to look healthy. You have to eat healthy things as well. You have to drink healthy, eat semi, because for me, I love rice. I love rice, I love bread, I love fufu, which is all starch, gluten. So this is my supplements, because I don't like supplements in the shelves. You go and buy in the pharmacy supplements. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they are bad, but I just don't like it, because I don't like the things they add into it to preserve it. It's made in the lab, but for this now, I know everything in here is organic. I know. So now I have spring onion, but I need another onion, because spring onion and this another onion can give you two different flavors. Okay? Can give you two different flavors. This is a onion, white onion. Normally I can put red onion as well, because red onion is full of goodness. I'm going to add it here, and then what I'm going to do now, let me leave it here so you can see what I do. I'm going to take this bottle of vinegar. This is the vinegar. I put in this to wash it. To wash this. Just toss it around like this. Toss it for a few seconds. Toss it for a few seconds. Toss it for a few seconds. And I'm going to put cold water. Cold water. Just to refresh it again. To refresh it. I want it crunchy. So don't worry, it's not yet done. I have more ingredients to put inside. I have more ingredients to put inside. So I rinse it two to three times. So any bacteria around this now is going to be dead. You see? So now I'm going to put this aside there. Let's come back to this pot here. Do not forget, you have to multitask. Do not forget, multitasking is the best. You see? We leave this to boil. So the cabbage is almost cooked, and I'm going to leave this now to thicken a bit, because we don't want any, when I say any, no more liquid in that, and then we don't want it too thick. So let me bring back this camera up, because we are multitasking. Let me show you the other ingredients to put in that. I have my thing. Hang on 1 minute. I'll show you. Some people call this cilantro. Yes. Some people call this cilantro. Yes. Some of you call this cilantro. I call it parsley. No? So I have here because I got this morning from my garden. This is basil. You need that. Let me go and take more outside my garden. This is my fresh mint. I just go and harvest it now outside. So I'm going to take this now with this knife and this. It doesn't matter, it comes from my garden, but I still have to go and use the vinegar or wash it because of the slugs and things like that. Although it's organic, but we still want it to be washed. I have a lot of it already. When this greens is dry, for my next greens I'm going to make, yes, I'll put here everything now. Wash the board again, because the reason being, okay. Alright, I wash the board again because we don't know what bacteria I've left in that board. So I put it here. Because of this is organic, homegrown, I'm just going to chop it as rough as possible. As rough as possible because of it's so tender. You add it into this. Some of you will say, oh, I cannot eat greens like that. Yes, you can. If you follow the way I'm showing you to do it, trust me, you can. You can eat it. Just stay there and watch. You will eat this because of this is so tender. I just planted this about 2 weeks ago. It's so tender. When you are washing this stuff with the vinegar, make sure you remove it very, very quick, because if not, it's gonna kill the leaf. It's gonna make the vegetables to be soft. You just use it and wash it. Normally, if I want it to stay crunchy for long, I normally just, when I wash it, I use ice cold water. I put some ice cubes to bring it back to life. So now I have this, my bowl here, and put everything here. My cilantro, my basil. Okay, let me put this here. My basil, my cucumber, oh, the smell, yum, 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 yum. My basil, my cucumber, my bell pepper, everything in that bowl is organic. Everything in that bowl is organic. Mix it together like this. Mix it together like this. Normally, when I'm eating this, I will put like, in fact, because I'm gonna eat it, I'm gonna just tease these limes. I'm gonna tease these limes to release some juice. I have 2 juicy limes here, but I'm gonna use only one because they're very juicy. Because I've teased and teased and teased them, right? And then, so like I was saying, some of my people who want to discourage me, they are saying, oh, anytime you are doing cooking, nobody's watching. It doesn't matter. One person is watching. When that person learns, my job is done. At least I'm cooking something, I'm doing something I like to do. If one person watch, maybe that one person is going to bless me in the future to have more people. If one person watch, maybe that person is going to learn to give me more people in the future. So I just have the philosophy that Rome wasn't built in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. Now I'm going to put, because here, I have here black pepper and white pepper is mixed already. I'm going to put a teaspoon in here. And then, where's the cover? Oh, I left the cover here. And then, any virgin olive oil of your choice. Any virgin olive oil of your choice. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 teaspoons of virgin olive oil, because we are doing health here. We are doing health here. So now, because I don't eat too much salt. Now I'm going to put half not even, let me say a pinch of salt. A pinch of salt. This, you can put this now in front of your food, or you can eat this in front before you eat your rice. So you supplement your cooked food. Because just imagine, that food I'm cooking now, it hasn't got no nutrients because it has already been overcooked. So this is the thing which is going to supplement it for me. Let me taste. Oh. If I wanna do it the African way, I can even add a star Maggi, because you can eat star Maggi raw. This is the African way. Yes. If I want to Africanize it, no. Ooh, this just add into the deliciousness. Everything here organic. All the leaves are grown by me, water by me. No. Yes, no. I like olive oil. I'm just gonna add a little bit. There was a time somebody was talking about olive oil give you cholesterol. Really? The people in Italy supposed to be dead. Yes, the Italian people. Italian people can eat olive oil more than anybody in the world. And I love olive oil. I love olives. I love olive oil. So now, Oh, so this, we don't want this to be thick, because this is not a thick peanut butter sauce at all. You don't want tomato puree in this, because this is the local way. This is the local way. No tomato puree. Yeah. This is the local way. Let me just taste for salt. Oh yes. Oh my God. I have to rinse the spoon. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So this is the local way. You see, I have only in the local garden eggs. I have my cabbage. I have my cassava. So let me just talk you through the ingredients inside this cooking. I have 1/4 of a liter cold pressed coconut oil. I have 3 generous tablespoons of peanut butter. I have 7 Scotch bonnet pepper, but it's up to you, to your preference. If you cannot handle spices, please just put 1 or 2. I have a tablespoon of a ginger and garlic paste mix. I have a teaspoon of black and white pepper mix. I have like a shallot, those small shallots. It's about 10 or 15, but you can use like 1 onion. Yeah, and then 3 peeled tomatoes. I peel the tomatoes. I blanch the tomatoes for 3 minutes. I peel it, I pull the skin, I chop it, I put it in here. I put okra, like 2 okra. This is to mash up in the rice. My English, to mash up in the rice. To mash up this in the rice. So the garden eggs is optional. The okra is optional. But the thing which is must be in this cooking is the tomatoes, the pepper. I even add some Madagascar prawns. Yes, I did not remove the skin because I want all to release the stock. And I have a cassava, I have a cabbage in here. Yes. Do not put a lot of peanut butter, because the peanut butter in this kind of cooking is just going to clog the food. It's going to make the food too thick. It will make the sauce too thick. Because of there's a lot of protein. I have chicken feet. The chicken feet have like their own jelly. The reason being why you shouldn't, when you are cooking this kind of cooking, I was using only peanut butter sauce, I could have put maybe 6 or 7 tablespoons. But this is 3 tablespoons because of the chicken feet is got their own jelly already, and then the crab got their own stock. So you don't want this to over thick. We want it light like this. Yes, light like this. I'm gonna give this another 5 minutes and then it's done. It's done. Trust me, with all those flavors combined together, all those flavors combined together, you have a perfect sauce here. And I put 1.5 liter of water. 1.5 liter, because this needs to boil. This needs to boil for the peanut butter to remove that roasting smell. I have another sauce I'm going to show you next time. That sauce, we need the smell of the peanut butter, and we need the peanuts, the roasted peanuts. Yes, that's a Ghanaian dish. I'm going to show you one day. But this, we have to make everything to cook properly. So as I'm saying, the reason why you should buy my greens, because this is well cooked. It's overcooked. Everything here is overcooked. So it's going to be very tasty, but it doesn't have any nutrients anymore. It's going to give you. It's going to fill your belly. Your belly is going to be full up with nutrients, with protein, with deliciousness. But you have to supplement either this or my powder, so you can have the nutrients your body needs. Okay? So this is it. I thank you very much. So, as I was saying, this lady come and send me a long message. Every time you cook, nobody's watching. Never mind. One day, let me just keep on cooking. One day, somebody's going to watch. One day, somebody's going to watch. Yes, one day, somebody who wants to cook this kind of food, they're going to watch. Yes, it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Oh yes. This you can use basmati rice to eat this. You can eat fufu with this. Whatever you like to eat, you can eat it with this. Do not put tomato. Do not put any tomato puree in this, because this is the local way. We don't need any tomato puree, because there's another one I can cook. I put tomato puree, but this you don't need tomato puree, because this is the local way, and then you're gonna enjoy this thoroughly. That cabbage is, the sauce is locked in now inside that cabbage. You can see. Yes, that cabbage is just going to give you so many fluff in your belly, so the rice is not going to stuck in your belly. And then this garden eggs is well cooked. This is the local one. That fluff and the okra is just deliciousness. Deliciousness, and that cassava, you know, just deliciousness going on in that pot. So I'm going to video that now. Do not worry about my English. Oh, I forgot. Look, I have some lonely potatoes here in this corner. I have some lonely potatoes here. These are new potatoes I make for my husband's food. I don't want them to waste. Yes, just put them in there. Now I'm going to film this now for my Instagram. For my Instagram following. Yeah. Take a picture first. Hello my people. Today I have just cooked peanut butter and coconut oil on YouTube, Jamila Kamara Food. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jamila Kamara Food. On my TikTok, Jamila K1. Instagram, Jamila K1. This has been cooked on Facebook Live. Jamila Kamara Food. Subscribe if you want to eat delicious, if you want to taste delicious, if you want to learn how to cook this wonderful peanut butter sauce in coconut oil with a lot of delicious. This is the traditional way. Subscribe, Jamila Kamara Food. Thank you. Please, when you are there, do not forget to press the notification bell. Whenever I come up next time, you're going to be the first one to be notified. Yes. I know some people, their mouth is going to be watering now. So I'm going to off this now, because of if I leave this to boil anymore, it's going to be thick, and I don't want that at all. So thank you very much for those of you who joined this live. God bless you. Please do not forget to like, give me some thumbs up, give me some love, motivate me to shame the people who say nobody's watching. I have 6 people here that say nobody's watching. Thank you very much. Goodbye.